While more and more games try to offer seamless, immersive worlds, No More Heroes 3 feels like a game straight out of 2003, one where power-ups are food and big shiny arrows guide you to your next destination. However, it's also littered with kitschy modern references to things like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Netflix, resulting in a sequel that's trapped in both the past and present. This brawler has admirable ambition and some fun boss fights, but those are only enough to drag the rest of its aging ideas and mechanics along with it. No More Heroes 3 is the first mainline addition to the series since 2010's No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle, but it's more directly a sequel to the 2019 spin-off Travis Strikes Again. Unlike the entertaining action of the originals, Travis Strikes Again was not particularly enjoyable, making its returning characters and plot points a less exciting reunion. But the core premise of the first two No More Heroes games returns here, letting you run around the fictional city of San Destroy as part-time assassin Travis Touchdown, who is once again killing his way up an assassin hierarchy as part of a bloody competition. In No More Heroes 3, Travis joins the twisted contest to take down an alien prince named Fu and his posse of 9 alien overlords who have come to take over Earth.
Lord Fu, I am honored to get to see you again. Any wish of yours is old Black Knight Direction's command.
Travis must be dealt with. I'm leaving him to you.
And that's pretty much how things go for its roughly 14-hour runtime. Kill a boss, earn money from minigames to buy a ticket to the next boss fight, and repeat. It's a familiar formula for existing fans, but the way it's done here feels like a step back for the series. The themed levels that previously preceded each boss are absent here, and the time spent between bosses is mostly tedious. Minigames range from somewhat amusing to downright obnoxious, and No More Heroes 3 makes it so you have to complete filler fights against generic alien bad guys to even begin the next boss battle. While enemy variety is significantly increased from previous games, these encounters are less engaging than the themed levels they replace, and balancing issues that mistake more enemies with more interesting challenge make them flat out aggravating to take on. That's a shame, because there can be a real flow to No More Heroes 3's combat when it hits its stride elsewhere. You alternate between light and heavy slashes with your beam katana and whack baddies enough to stun them, at which point you can German suplex them for additional damage. No More Heroes 3 also adds 4 unique abilities on cooldowns too. These abilities slow down time, push enemies away, set up a passive laser beam, or lets Travis dropkick the nearest bad guy. The crowd control they provide feel designed explicitly for handling the aforementioned minion battles, but they don't feel necessary for the actual boss fights, especially since the beam katana itself still runs on depleting battery, which you need to recharge during a fight by shaking it. While those bosses are a slog to get to, battles themselves remain a series highlight. Fu and the other aliens lack the personality needed to stand out in any memorable way, especially compared to past No More Heroes bosses like Grenadier Holly Summers or scythe-wielding Gothic Lolita Margaret Moonlight. But without spoilers, No More Heroes 3 cleverly zigs whenever I would expect it to zag, providing a few nice surprises for longtime fans. These fights are where combat truly shines, and even the ones less focused on fighting are enjoyable for their creative humor alone.
So if their technology is different, it means these guys have all come from different planets.
Unfortunately, the open world of San Destroy between those bosses is disappointingly bare bones, and performance can be noticeably subpar. One spot that looks like a bombed out city runs so poorly that it has an artificial retro CRT TV filter put over it, seemingly to hide its alarmingly bad texture pop-ins. No More Heroes 3 at least tries to make up for its clear technical shortcomings by presenting itself in new ways like this. For example, it can randomly throw you into different genres at a moment's notice, suddenly having you play a No More Heroes version of Fatal Frame, or a retro PC 8800 style visual novel. These frequent moments of genuine surprise and wonder meant I certainly enjoyed No More Heroes 3 at times, even if by today's standards, it's a pretty dated and messy experience. Developer Grasshopper Manufacture describes itself as a video game punk band, and No More Heroes 3 definitely feels like a house show where the guitarist is playing on a busted amp, duct taped to hell, but still not sounding quite right. I can't help but admire No More Heroes 3 for that, but that admiration doesn't mean I would recommend it to anyone who isn't already invested in Director Suda 51's Madcap universe. No More Heroes 3 is an amusing but extremely uneven sequel only likely to appeal to Suda 51 diehards, and even for that audience, it takes several steps backward from the likes of No More Heroes 1 and 2. Combat can occasionally find a satisfying flow, particularly during its entertaining boss battles, but poor technical performance and the tedium between those encounters makes this a lackluster homecoming for Grasshopper Manufacture's flagship series. For more long-awaited action sequels, check out our reviews of Psychonauts 2 and Axiom Verge 2, and for everything else, keep it right here on